I was like, oh no, you can't have this on here.
Just one Christmas wish for me, not underneath no Christmas tree. Yes, just one Christmas wish for me, not underneath no Christmas tree. Yes.
Hey crew, welcome back to my channel, and guess what today is? It is finally Vlogmas. This is Vlogmas day 1. Yes, it is pre-recorded because I have to keep myself on top of things and not become overwhelmed. But we are not working today. I am in the search for a 3-day trip, hopefully an international 3-day trip. Like I said in the previous vlog, stop right here if you haven't watched it. I will link it right here. But as of right now, it hasn't been that successful. So today is just like a maintenance day at home, getting my life together, getting my place together, so that whenever I do leave back out, if it is not in the next 1 or 2 days, then the weekend I have everything prepared and stuff. So far for the day, I have, if you guys don't know, my birthday is coming up. My birthday is December 9th, and I finally decided what I wanted to do tentatively. So I need to finalize my plans and figure out what I'm gonna wear and all of that stuff. So I try to do that today, and I need to start putting away laundry and stuff like that. But enough of me flapping my gums. Later on in this vlog, I do want to share with you some embarrassing flight attendant moments I have had over my years of being a flight attendant. And then I want you guys to comment down below any embarrassing encounters you've had, whether you are airline crew or if you were a passenger on the flight. So I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, so as you guys just saw, I was cleaning my bathroom and I just noticed that I don't have any more clear shower curtains. So I'm gonna have to go out this evening and look for one to put with my cloth or fabric shower curtain. So I guess I'll take you guys along with me on that run whenever I go out. So I thought, why not share this with you guys? I bought myself some shoes, some Yeezys. Don't ask me which one they are. And they've been sitting in my room for the past maybe going on 2 weeks. So I thought, why not open it? I haven't really decided if, okay, they're the Yeezy Boost 350 V2. You guys, I don't buy sneakers because of like, oh, they're the latest thing. I buy them because I like how they look. But the only thing with this was the color that I really liked was out of stock. So I said I would try this color and see if I like them or not. And if I don't, then they're going back or I'm reselling them. One of the two. So let's see how they fit. Okay, so far they're too tight. Unless it's user error and I just don't know how to put shoes on. It was user error. Alright, while they are comfortable, they are really comfortable, I don't think I like how they look. So I think these are going to be going back to Kanye, back to whoever they go to, because I'm not feeling them. But I will give him that they are really comfortable. It's just I don't like the style of these. So that's it for this section. I'll see you guys in the next clip. So quick update as I'm trying to figure out how to return these. It says this item cannot be returned or exchanged. So it looks like we will be reselling them because I don't want them. So that's my quick update for you guys. I'll speak to you guys later. Okay, crew, so we're gonna have like a little informal sit down. I told you guys that I wanted to share some embarrassing moments with you across my time as being a flight attendant. If you did not know, I am on my 3rd airline. I worked for a regional and then 2 like regular US carrier. Mainline, I guess you can consider it. But out of that, I have definitely had some very embarrassing moments that I thought would be fun to share with you. So the first one that I wanted to share, was from when I was working at a regional airline, and it was actually my OE flight. So how it worked at that airline, you graduated or you completed training, and then you did your OE flight after training, and then you were officially a flight attendant if you passed your OE flight. But we had different responsibilities that we had to do prior to, like I was saying, prior to us leaving the gate, we had different responsibilities and different things that we had to look out for. So while I was in training, they were stressing these I guess like oxygen concentrators. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not too sure that I'm saying the right word, but basically like these portable oxygen bottles that are not allowed on the aircraft. There are certain like approved versions and obviously some that are not approved. So they were really pushing that during training, and I remembered it. So I'm going through the cabin before the boarding doors closed, and the instructor is in the front, and I see this lady, and she has something that looks like this oxygen concentrator thingy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she has one. We can't have this on the plane. So I go back up to the OE instructor, and I'm like, this passenger has an OE, this passenger has one of those oxygen concentrators that are not allowed. And she's like, okay, well, show me, and then we'll have a talking moment with the passenger. So we go, and I point the passenger out to her discreetly. I didn't want to, be like, it's this person. So I pointed out, and you guys, it was a breast pump. I don't know, I didn't see like the whole thing, but as soon as I saw like the little cylindrical contraption, I was like, oh no, you can't have this on here. No. Well, it was a breast pump. Clearly that tells you I don't have kids. And she was like, no ma'am, I don't have an oxygen concentrator. It is my breast pump. And I was so embarrassed. I don't even know how I reacted. I think I just like walked away in total embarrassment. But that's my first little story for you. Second one, this actually happens to me a lot. Not the scenario that I'm about to share with you guys, but just the confusion. So I was the lead flight attendant. It's actually at my current airline that this happened. And I think it was like my first year flying with the airline that I currently work with. And as the lead flight attendant, you make most of the announcements depending on the airline for arrival and departure and all of that stuff. So I'm making my announcements, and I'm like, so-and-so airline would like to welcome you to, and I could not remember where we were. So the phone that we use is called an interphone, and typically you press a button before you speak. Well, I forgot to take my finger off the button, and I was like, where are we? To the flight attendant sitting next to me, and everyone heard it through the PA system. So first class was laughing. They're like, we're in so-and-so. I can't remember where we were. And they helped me out because I clearly didn't know where I was. It was too many legs. It was too many ups and downs that I couldn't keep track. So comment down below if that's happened to you as a flight attendant, if you've forgotten where you are going or you're coming from, it happens to me a lot. So these memory cards will not let me be great. This one is also blinking that it does not have space, but let me hurry up and try and finish my embarrassing moments with you. So this next one is my last one that I'm going to share. And I was working a trip with a friend. We became friends off of working the trip, and we end up working another trip like right after. And what's weird about being a flight attendant is that you may work with someone, bond or gel with them, and then you may never see them again, or you won't see them again for another year or two. Or you may work like 4 or 5 trips back to back with each other and then not see them for a few years. And that's what happened to me. So shout out to CJ. I worked like 3 trips with him in 1 month, and then he transferred to another base. But we were working this flight. It was on my least favorite aircraft, for those of you who don't know, is the Airbus 321, and it is because you have to sit mid-cabin. That's not the story. So we have different boarding stations, I should say, where we stand during the boarding process, and I was standing at his door because he was doing something else. Well, I was like, oh, well, I'll continue standing here, and he's like, no, I want my position back. So we're like nudging each other. No seriousness in it. Like, no, you can go to the back and forth, just joking around. So, you know, I don't know who ended up going to the back. That doesn't matter. And that trip finished, no problems. I went on about my life. I worked another trip, and I am in first class this time. I think I was the lead flight attendant. And this passenger, as he's getting off, you know, I'm thanking people for, you know, thank you for flying with us, have a nice day, so on and so forth. And this passenger is in first class, and he stops everyone, and he's like, I know you. You've been my flight attendant before. And when people say that, you know, I believe them. I don't doubt it, because my memory's not good, and it's hard to try and remember the amount of passengers you encounter in one day, especially if you're working more than one flight. So I'm like, okay. And he's like, no, I remember you because you were that flight attendant who was pushing that other male flight attendant. So now everyone's looking at me like, what? And I'm like, have a nice day, sir. Like, I can't plead my case now, because now everyone thinks I'm abusing a flight attendant, which was not the case. It was literally a joke. And he knew it was a joke too, but I think that was his way of joking about it, but clearly everyone else didn't know about it. So I was like, oh my gosh, now these people are going to think that I'm over here pushing flight attendants out the way, like I'm being a bully, when that's not the case. But that's it. So if you're a flight attendant, or if you're a frequent flyer, comment down below any embarrassing moments you have encountered or you have seen happen while you're flying or traveling leisurely. All right, so that's it. I'll see you guys in the next clip. So as you can see, this is familiar backgrounds. We're back at home. I did a bad job of vlogging. I need to hold myself accountable when I say I'm going to do something and actually do it. But when I was out, it was just too much madness in the store. You know, holiday shopping is in full effect and people have no behavior. So I forgot to vlog me in the store finding these shower curtains, but that's nothing major. That is the end of today. Yes, it did not have anything to do with flying, but you know, it's life. Not every day am I in the airport, in the air, on the plane. Some days I'm at home, and I actually enjoy my time at home. So thank you if you've made it to the end of this video, but I will see you guys tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 2. Have a good night. Bye.